My dear NetSet aspirants, brothers, sisters, and my dear students, Namaskar to one and all. I wish you, all of you, a very grand 75th India's Independence Day celebration. Today we all are happily celebrating across this world the Amrut Mahotsav. We are very fortunate that today we are living in an independent way. It's our moral duty that we have to salute all the patriotic who have sacrificed their valuable lives for this country. And that is why today we all are living in a very proudful way. It is our duty to make India more proud. We have to increase the reputation of our India in this world. So friends, dear students, India's first Prime Minister, respected Jawaharlal Nehruji, has said, the destiny of the nation is going to build in the classroom. The destiny of the nation is going to build in the classroom. Yes, you are going to become a teacher, you are going to become a professor, you are going to become a lecturer, you are going to become any kind of teacher. But it is our moral duty that we have to make our students a very healthy student. It is our duty to make our best citizen. We are making a product, but our product should be qualitative product. Our product should be very nice product. So friends, we have to create Gandhiji, we have to create Bhagat Singh, we have to make Ambedkar ji, we have to make APJ Abdul Kalam sir. It's all is in our hand. So friends, once again, I wish all of you very happy Independence Day. So today I decided once again, India is celebrating 75th and Independence Day. At this moment, I want to declare you that I'm very happy. Within 9 years, I completed my 52nd exams. Recently 2 exams are going to declare my result. Already 50 exams is over. I qualified all the state set exam, all the different states TET exams. Now I am narrating my experience with you. My intention is to make you a good teacher. My intention is to make you a qualitative and qualified teacher. It is both duty that we have to pass NET SET TET exam. If you are working as a primary school teacher, you have to qualify TET exam at high school level or primary school. If you are working in the degree college, senior college, you have to pass SET or NET or PhD. Okay, let us hope you should get your dreams in this year. I am ready to serve you. Okay, thank you once again. Come to this point, friends. For passing NET and SET exam, paper number 1 plays very important role. Already paper number 1, it is your duty. You have to score more than 54 mark, 54 to 60 out of 100 mark. Getting 54 to 60 is very easy. Okay, I am going to give you my technique, I am going to give you my experience, I am going to give you my ideas, how I qualified these exams. Come to this point. In earlier videos, I told you about teaching aptitude. In that unit, just I narrated one point, the meaning of teaching and levels of teaching. In this video, I am going to tell you about the characteristic of teaching. हर घर तिरंगा, हर घर तिरंगा. Okay, thank you. Teaching aptitude, first unit. Characteristic of teaching. So this point I am going to explain you what is characteristic of teaching. Simply I can tell you teachings, the qualities of teaching, the vaisishthyas of teaching, special characteristic of teaching. What is teaching? Already I explained you. The teaching means explanation of the content, explanation of the subject, giving information about the subject to the student. The teacher is going to give ideas about the concept to the student. The teacher is giving the meaning of concept to the student is called teaching. The teacher is explaining the content to the student. The teacher is making an analysis of the content is known as teaching. Teaching, different great educationists have given different definition of how to the teaching. Okay, and in this video I am going to tell you about the special characteristic of teaching. 100% there is one question they are going to ask on this topic. They will ask you which one is the characteristic of teaching, identify it. They will give 4 characteristic, identify which one is the correct characteristic or which one is not a characteristic of teaching, in this way. So teaching, as a teacher we are teaching. Our profession is teaching. Our duty is to teaching. Our main subject is giving ideas about the subject to the student. So there are 5 special characteristic of teaching. I am telling you 5 special characteristic of teaching. Please remember the name of these 5 characters. Okay, let us take what are the 5 characteristic of teaching. Don't worry, I am with you. It's very easy to pass NET and SET exam because already I have qualified 50 exams. I am not feeling very proud or arrogant about myself, but what I thought that these exams are easy because I got many exams result. So it is easy for you also. Look at the concept very clearly, understand the concept and write the exam and get the result. Okay, come to the characteristic of teaching. Please remember the first one is interactive process. What is interaction? See, teaching, already I told you that the teacher is teaching the subject to the students in the classroom. And the first and foremost characteristic of teaching is an interactive process. The teacher is telling the content to the students in this way, interactive method. Here teacher is explaining the content, teacher is telling the content, teacher is saying about some new knowledge to students. Here teacher is explaining to the students and students are giving feedback to the teacher. See, teacher is talking with students about subject and student is giving his ideas, his feedback, his understanding, his knowledge about the content, what he understands, he is telling to the teacher. Then only teacher can understand what our student has understood. Then only it is known as a teaching. It is always interactive method. If teaching is not a one way method, it is not one way. If teacher is only telling one way and students are sleeping in the classroom, then that is not a teaching. Whatever the teacher is telling, students should give immediate reaction. If it is good, students are very happy. If it is dismood, students will keep quiet and students will become dull if teaching is not a good way. Understanding the content is very important. Teacher should explain to the students. Students should give the reflections to the teacher. That is known as interaction between teacher and student and teacher. Okay, this is the main sub point. And again, in the classroom, there is no only one interaction between teacher and student. There is a chance, a interaction between one student to another student. One student into another. Students understand the content and one student is telling his understanding to another student who is very close to him. Some students gets very fear to talk with teachers. So students are telling his feedback to another student. Again, there is two groups. One group is giving information, another group is giving their understanding to this group. Group interaction, student interaction, even student and textbook interaction is also goes. When after teaching a content in the classroom, when teacher explains the content, students understands it. Again, students is going to read the book. What the information is given in that book. There is different examples are there. Students understands more when he reads the books. Okay, there are some pictures, there are some examples, there are some special words are given in that book. So student and textbook interaction also happens in the classroom. When students does some activity in the classroom, again students and that interaction between that activity is also known as interaction. So interactive process is compulsory. If teacher is following this interactive process in the classroom, then only that is a great teaching. Otherwise, bogus teaching. Okay. Yes, come to second point. I want to tell you one example. The interactive process means, suppose the teacher is asking to the students, Dada, tell me your name, tell me your father name, tell me your wife. No wife, because all students are not Mahatma Gandhiji. Mahatma Gandhiji married at 7th standard, but all our students are marrying. Okay, anyhow, teacher is asking the questions. Tell me about your aim, tell me about your family information, tell about this school, tell about this nature. Sometime the teacher should talk to the students, and students are giving the reflection, students are giving his opinion, students are giving his ideas, students are giving his thoughts. This is interaction. Please remember, you have to use this special characteristic in your teaching. Then only that teaching is great teaching. Barka. Okay. Next, second point is activity based teaching. What is activity? See, all teachings should be based on activity. When the teacher is teaching the content to the students, at the time teacher should use this activity, any kind of activity regarding the subject matter, regarding the lesson, what information is given in that lesson, according to lesson, according to subject, according to chapter, according to the situation, according to the season, you can make an activity in the classroom. Suppose if we are going to take one example. Suppose we are collecting different kinds of stones. Tell the students, dear students, go and collect the different kinds of stones. There are different stones are available in this nature. Collect the stones and tell their names. Even tell the students that, array dear students, please collect different types of leaves or different types of fruits you can collect, and see the difference between two fruits. Even you can ask the students, suppose when the teacher entered in the classroom, teacher should do some activity in the classroom according to the subject matter, then only students are going to understand. Suppose the teacher is telling that, yes, you can collect the names of different types of newspaper. Students are ready to, there are Times of India, the Hindu, Indian Express, different names, students are ready to tell it. So activity is very important. If you are following activity, students are involving in that activity, students are learning that content in a very smooth way, because students are getting an experience. Suppose if you are teaching the evaporation process, tell the student, bring one saucer and cup, or bring one plate, and tell the students, pour the water inside that plate and take that plate outside the classroom during midday, 12 o'clock, sorry, in the afternoon 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. The sun is very hot during that time. It gives more light. When sun rays fell down on that plate, after some times the water turns into, it is going an evaporation process. All the waters are going upside and they are converting into the clouds. And tell the students, now where is the water? Because of heat, because of sun's light, it has fallen on the water, and water's position now has come down. And this is called an activity of evaporation. Even you can tell the student, bring the different kinds of seeds. Okay, tell the students, bring the seeds, bring one plate or bring one glass or one bottle, take the soil, put the soil inside that bottle, take the water, put the water inside that soil, and take 2 to 3 seeds and insert in that soil and keep on your terrace or outside the classroom, and observe one day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, what will happen? The seeds are slowly, it was brokening, and the small plants started growing. See, this is an activity we have to tell the students. I am telling one simple examples, but according to your subject, according to your chapter, you can tell the student to do the activity. When students are doing activity, all their organs are very active, all their senses are very active. They involve in that activity and they learn very systematic and very effectively. If you are telling about the banking system, and tell the student, go and visit one bank, or there are different types of banks are there, government bank, cooperative banks, private bank. See the system, how the people are depositing the amount, what kind of form they are filling, how they are taking, how they are drawing the amount from the bank, how the ATMs works. Tell the student for doing an activity. So activity teaching is very important. Whether you are teaching English, whether you are teaching geography, whether you are teaching history, whether you are teaching physics, whether you are teaching chemistry, whatever subject it may be, according to subject matter, according to time, you can tell the activity to the students. Okay. Even the teacher should do an activity. If teacher is showing the activity of science, students are learning. Students are observing. Keenly they are observing and they are doing that it. Okay. See, now our respected Prime Minister has given one good slogan, Har Ghar Tiranga. And all the students are holding the flags in their hands and they are showing their patriotic feelings. They are loving this nation. They are loving this flag. See, if we are doing these activities, suddenly we get some new knowledge, suddenly we get some new energy, suddenly we get new insights. Okay, so activity is very important, and activity, all students are ready to do it. First characteristic is interactive process, second one is activity based. Just I remember one, maybe it is a joke, but it is a practice. What happens? There was one teacher, he was living in a village. It was a remote place. The teacher every day he comes to school. He was eating in the classroom and he was sleeping in the classroom. Every day he was sleeping at after midday meal. He was eating the midday meal. He ate midday meal and he was sleeping in the classroom. All students are not understanding whether our teacher is sleeping. Okay, no problem. All students are jumping, crying, shouting, doing all activity. They are doing their activity, and this Baba was sleeping. Suddenly, education officer visited the school. The education officer saw, oh my God, the teacher was sleeping in the classroom. He removed all his dress because there is no fan. He was sleeping, no dress, only that he was sleeping. The teacher understood that, oh my God, education officer is standing in front of this room and he is observing me. What will happen? Suddenly the teacher is telling all the students, look at my body. This is my stomach. How this is? It is looking like a earth. Okay. Look at this hand. Look at this right hand. Look at my chest. Look at my eyes. Please hold my thigh. Please hold my legs. Oh, touch here. He is telling all the students. Press how? Yes, touch and get the feelings. And education officer told, hey teacher, hey Baba, what you are doing in this classroom? I am going to suspend you. Huh? Are you sleeping in this classroom? What nonsense things you are doing here? I am new education officer. I am going to remove you from service. And the teacher was getting confusion. What? Oh, suddenly the teacher is, Sahib, keep quiet. I am not sleeping here. Just I am showing the part of bodies to my students. This is a science lesson I am demonstrating. This is science section, science lesson. I am doing an experiment. I am telling my students. I am showing my body parts. I am telling them the sense. I am allowing them to touch my body. I removed all my dress. Just I am showing how the stomach works. How my heart is. I am showing, sir. I am not sleeping. Suddenly the education officer, oh Baba, give me your legs. You are a great teacher. Maybe it is a joke, but here my intention is that the teacher is doing some activity in the classroom. Okay, activity based teaching is funny, but activity teaching can tell more knowledge to the students. Even if the teacher is doing dramatization in the classroom, okay, if he is narrating, the Shivaji Maharaj sat on the horse and he was riding takak 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 takak. And students are sitting and they also takak takak takak, the sound of the horse. In this way, you have to do the activity, and students are very happily, they listen, they understand, and they comprehension the content. Okay, this is second. And third one, first one is interactive. Now third, continuous process. Continuous process. Just 1 minute. Third one is continuous process. Teaching is continuous process. Teaching is continuous process. When the teacher explains the content in the classroom, the content is not going to finish at that time. Maybe it is a very small content, but the knowledge is very wider knowledge. After the class, again students are learning the knowledge from the textbook. Students are getting knowledge from outside the classroom. Students are getting knowledge in their house. Students are getting the knowledge in the society. Teaching means here teaching process is also goes on continuous, and learning process is also continuous. Both are both terms are connected each other, learning and teaching. So teaching is a continuous process. Even sometimes teacher explains the content, even sometimes teacher do not teach, but his body language, his behavior, his day-to-day activity is impacting on the minds of students. Understand? If students is very punctual, automatically students are going to become a punctual. If teacher is very serious and good manners, students are also following that good manners. If teacher is bogus, if teacher is doing funny and not teaching anything, he is bogus, then students are going to become a bogus, because students are imitating the teachers. So here teaching is a continuous process. Okay, see that. In the first standard, student learns only alphabet. After fifth standard, students are learned more words from alphabet. Again in 10th standard, the knowledge increased. Again in 12th standard, again knowledge goes. See, the knowledge is also going in this way. Its circle is going on. So knowledge is very vast, very vast. Basically, we understand only one concept. After that, big, the knowledge widens. It is spreading. So teaching is a continuous process. It is not a oh, this is only this, we taught this topic, oh, here it is finished. No, there is a long information is there. And next one is, sorry, extremely sorry, last one is, sorry, fourth one is skill based. Skill based process. Teaching is skill based. What is skill? All the teachers are following special skills while teaching in the classroom. Okay, skills. Oh my God. See, I am not expert in online class, but anyhow, with your support, with your encouragement, with your blessings, with your boosting, I am started using YouTube classes. What is skill? Some are very expert in delivering the content in the online class. Some are very expert in offline class. Some are very skilled. How? See that some people are very great magicians. They do very systematic skills. They are very skilled persons. What I can say, for example, oh, someone is dressing very systematically. What a skill it is. Earlier I was also used dress. Yes, now my friend has insisted me, sir, wear the coat, because that looks very nice and you will get confidence and you can narrate your content to students. Skill. See that even what I can say, skill. Suppose if you want to become a cricketer, okay, what the earlier skill that see, every player has special skills. Sachin Tendulkar sir's skill is different. My favorite cricket player, Andadunda batsman, in the first ball he digs a big hit, 6. Sometimes in the first ball he becomes bored and again he was laughing and he was going. Virendra Sehwag's, and his skill is different. And our Rahul Dravid sir, just he was the wall of India. He was here. No run, only takak. He was known as wall of India because he has that skill. He never gets out. Okay. In this way, every person has a special skills, And as a teacher, when we are teaching to the students about the content, at the time we should develop the skills among the students. Identify the strength of student. Whether the student is expert in orations, call the students, give the special speech, develop that skill. If student is very good in singing, identify and develop that skill. If the student is very good in sports, identify that quality and support him and encourage him and bring that quality from that student. So identification of special, this is also skill. Everybody has a special skill. Some students handwriting is different, that is a special skills. So here, when the teacher is telling the content to the students, at the time he should first give one skill, then another skill, then another skill. He should develop that skills. One more idea I am going to tell you, that how, suppose if you are teaching, I am going to teach you communicative skills. Okay, communicative skills. If you want to become an effective English communicator, what you should do? Just follow 5 rules. LSRWP. L means listening. S means speaking. R means reading. W means writing. P means perfection. Yes, the teacher should develop these skills. The teacher should tell the students, listen more. The more you listen, the more you will get knowledge. Tell the students, listening, you have to give more opportunities for the students. Listen the word, listen the songs, listen the sentence, listen the communications. After listening, students are ready to speak. He is ready, he is going to speak. What he listens, he is going to give output. If teacher is telling them ABCD, A, B, C. If the teacher is telling Kannada, I, or Hindi, I, A, E, O, Ow, If you are teaching in this way, students are very happy. Again they will listen. Students, if the primary teacher is teaching this alphabet in this way, students are getting very happy and they reproduce the same sound. What they listen, they will reproduce it. So systematically you can give the pronunciation of each and every word. Students will listen and they will repeat it. So speaking skill is this is the second skill. Again, the third skill is reading. We have to allow the student to read the sentence. We should allow the students to give more opportunity for reading. We should give him newspaper. We should give him small children magazines. The students are ready to read one word. The students are ready to one phrase. Students are ready to one clause. Students are ready to one sentence. Just reading habit is going to increase. Listening, then reading. Then what? Third is listening, speaking, reading, and fourth one is writing. We have to develop the writing skill of the student. Then only after completion of these 4 skills, automatically students are going to become perfect in this or in that any language. So this kind of skills we have to teach to the students, whatever it may be. According to, I told you, according to the subject knowledge. If the student is learning in a medical way, the teacher should tell the skill of operations. Different operations are there. Brain operation is different, eye operation is different, teeth operation is different. If he is not perfect in teething outside, otherwise it will go boosting to the patient will hit the the doctors are very serious because their skill is different. Okay, so everybody's teaching, everybody's skills are different. And now the fifth one is Fifth one, analytical process. Analytical process. Teaching is an analytical process. The teacher should explain one concept in a different angle. Teacher should tell one part to the students. We should not tell all the things in one period. We should not explain all the concept in one period. We should not tell all the information in one day. No, that will not happen. The plant is growing slowly, then only it becomes. Even the small child cannot become a big man. No, he will grow slowly. So each and every point is all, but while growing or while in this way, when the teacher is telling one concept, he should analyze one point in this way, another point in this way, third point this way. He should get it outside the part. Then you have to mingle all the points. Then students are going to understand. Taking one point from that subject, explaining it, take another point, then explain it, take another point, then explain it. Analytical way. Analysis, you can analyze the content. If you are teaching a subject of invertebrates, animals, analyze it one part. Or classify that animals according to vertebrates, according to invertebrates. In this way, these are very easy and simple characteristics that the teacher should use in the classroom. Once again, friends, thank you so much for listening my words. I am not an intelligent person, but anyhow, I got an experience by writing different state set exam. I understood the question paper everywhere, in every state was very easy and will be very easy in future. So definitely you are going to pass NET exam, set exam and JRF. Okay. So please remember the points. If you have any queries, please give me your feedback on my mobile number 7397847907. Okay. Akkalkot. I am living at Akkalkot, district Sholapur, Maharashtra. Kindly pardon me because my English is not great. My English is not so correct like you. Just I am trying my level best to give some new ideas what I learnt. Thank you so much. Give me your blessing. Once again, happy Independence Day. Namaste.